this is Signatures and Celebrities Leaf Random Hits. The way this break's going to work is there's Chuck in chat. Congrats, man. Good luck. We have a half case of Leaf Pop Century that we did the last time we ran this break. We have a fresh case of Leaf Signature Series. We're going to take a half case of each. We're going to open each up one box at a time. All the hits are going to be numbered 1 through 40. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to make 1 through 40. That is going to assign out all the hits a number. We will then come back. We will then randomize the list of everybody who is in this break and randomize the hits that will assign you a hit. Then we will go back and do a recap. The first 5 names on the list, you will all get one of the Leaf Press Proof packs shipped out your way. They're just proofs. There's no autos or anything in them. So you will get one of those shipped to you because there will be 5 of them from Pop Century. And that should just about cover it. We do need to see which half of this Signature Series case we are going to run. So we'll roll a dice. I believe there's 5 here and 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, and 6. That's going to be a 3. We're going to do this half. JML, did you hit like that signature panel, like sketch or whatever?
That wasn't her. She doesn't know that she hit.
Oh. Oh.
Earlier today.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright, the other half of this will probably be in some left sides. I don't think we're going to run this one again. Never say never, but maybe. And we are going to go one box at a time, so we'll do one Signature Series, then one Pop Century to kind of break up the celebrities versus athletes. So we'll start off with Pop Century. Oh, I do need to do this really quick. I need to grab 40 hits.
I would have done it if I didn't know.
I forgot, so no big deal. It takes a minute. Takes a minute to write out 1 through 40.
So, East Coast, what did you guys have for dinner? What did you guys have for dinner? What are you guys drinking, watching right now? How about everyone? Everyone. What are you guys doing right now besides watching?
What'd you guys have for dinner tonight? Almost. See, I can't type and write numbers at the same time. I wrote 27 right there. T7. Tier 7.
I saw your dinner. I want to know everyone else's. Sushi. Ooh. Spicy tuna.
Are you sure you don't want to run the other? I'm sure I don't want to run the other half tonight.
Dragon rolls.
I have something to do at noon that is very important to me tomorrow. So there will not be a 14th break tonight.
Austin, I had the same burger. It was awful. I threw it out. I had half of it and threw it out. That's what I had for dinner. Oddly enough.
Okay. Easy.
You did it? Okay. Good.
All right. All right, let's start off with Pop Century. RGL, I barbecued tri-tip garlic mash. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm so jealous of you, Otis. Otis, do you want a job, Otis? Do you want to be a company chef? Do you want to be the company chef, Otis? So this is a press proof pack right here. The top 5 names on the list will each get one. I will remove everybody's. Nobody has a hit yet. I'll just remove everybody from the last break.
Not changing this fridge.
All right, we're going to kick off with Adrian Barbeau on the Scream team. That is going to be a 2 of 4. We've got Bryce Dallas Howard from Jurassic World as your next hit. And then I think it is a 101. It is a 101. Anything that is a 101 in this break, or anything that's over $100, we will go back in one touch, FYI. Bryce Dallas Howard. Raleigh D. Lewis from Junior. That is probably also a 101. 5 of 5 on that one, actually. And how about a good old Chevy Chase? Clark Griswold. Chevy Chase on the gold leaf metal inscriptions. And that is going to be 83 of 100. We're going to number these all up as we go, 1 through 40, because we're going to have 40 total hits, and that will be how we assign you guys out. Also, I should probably let you guys know right now, in these random hits, leaf breaks, we do not collect for any bounties. Therefore, the minor bounty, if we hit it on one of these inscription cards, which is like a Hail Mary miracle, not eligible. No card in this break is eligible for a bounty. Clark, or Chevy Chase with Clark inscription. Now we're going to do a signature series. We're going to go back and forth. The 101 Chevy, he signed with the Leaf Presidents. Did he really? We pull a lot of Chevy Chase in Pop Century. Junior was his character name in which show, Austin? I felt like I was wrong saying the show was Junior. Pizza for dinner, currently drinking tequila, watching actual dodgeball in the Ocho. We're going to kick off with Aaron Blanchfield in this one. Aaron Blanchfield to kick it off. All these cards are 101s in this product. It matters what like parallel they are. Depends on how much more valuable they are over. I know it sounds a little silly, but we're looking for super prismatic 101s. Those are the top 101s. Aaron Blanchfield, uno de uno. We have Lance Briggs. Lance Briggs is going to be numbered 1 of 1, obviously. Francisco Toti. And usually the card on the back is the best. And it is. It's Cam Brink. Cam Brink, uno de uno on the classic art. 101. Cam Brink. First box. This was the break that we did pull a we did pull that Mahomes Manning Marino triple auto. I hate you, Solo, says Goon Collector. That was kind of a weak box. That was a weak start right there. Blanchfield, Briggs, Toti, and Cam Brink. Alright, we'll go back to Pop Century now. Mariners down to the Angels here in the 6th by 2 runs. Got 2 on, 1 out. Don't tell me Shanuel gets a hit here. Alright, there's your press proof. We're going to kick off with Vera Farmiga? Farmiga? Vera Farmiga, I apologize. From The Departed. Thank you, JML. 4 of 10. Richard Klein is going to be next out. Richard Klein is going to be 1 of 7. Pam Grier as Foxy. That's what it sounds like. That is a 1 of 1 on the Pam Grier. And Christy Swanson from Buffy.
That's cool.
And that is going to be also a 1 of 1.
Yep, those scripteds are 1 of 1.
Yeah, the scripteds are all 1 of 1s. Yep, from Buffy. There's probably going to be some fans of that one in the chat.
But she's the original Buffy.
Yeah, the original before Sarah Michelle.
Yeah.
Yep.
The movie.
See, I know a little bit about pop culture. I don't know a ton. I know a little bit.
Paul Rubens was in that?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Luke Perry, obviously, was in it.
Buyer on the Buffy, says Mark. Vera Farmiga?
Farmiga.
I'm going to butcher that a 3rd time, I bet. Richard Klein, Pam Grier, Christy Swanson. Swanson, a well-known maker of chicken tender dinners. Oh, I know. My grandparents liked their TV dinners. We had a lot of Swansons when I was a kid.
I had the kid cuisine.
The kid cuisine, Swanson, the Hungry Man's, the banquets.
The kids cuisine.
My grandparents loved TV dinners. My grandpa especially.
Did you eat the brownie?
Yes. When it was piping hot and it'd kill you, yes.
Oh my god.
It's like lava.
Oh my god.
Anybody remember as a kid you get a brownie in your TV dinner,
Yeah.
your kid cuisine, and it destroyed your tongue for the whole week?
Yeah.
And who remembers that? We are going to kick off with Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson on the Uno de Uno. There's going to be Didier Brogba. 101. The corn and the brownie were 1 and the same. Yup. 101 Jerry Stackhouse on the Sunrise. And on the back. How about Terry Bradshaw on the 101? I know, we need to heat up. Terry Bradshaw. How did our mouth survive the brownie, Pop-Tart Lava, and Captain Crunch? Well, Captain Crunch was not bad. And the thing about Pop-Tarts is, had to only put them in for like 15 seconds. Not the full minute. That was it. Yeah, all the time. All the time. You weren't supposed to microwave the brownie? Dude, the first 3 boxes have not been particularly strong. Stack and Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, Hot Pockets, dude.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's my fat kid. Like, that's my fat kid. It's coming. Like, I still, man. If I wasn't doing keto, I could mess up some Hot Pockets. Those are still my jam, man. Little puff pastry with like some pepperoni. There's so many good flavors. There's so many good flavors of Hot Pocket. That's the worst.
What's the Pop-Tarts toaster strudels?
Ham and cheese, so good. RGL had the Pop-Tart hack, but didn't have the Hot Pocket. Dude, nope. Hot Pockets. There's only 2 ways to eat a Hot Pocket. It either burns the hell out of your mouth, or it's ice cold in the center.
Yeah.
There's only 2 ways. We have a redemption? I think we have a redemption. Might be a pearl right here. Dennis O'Hare going to kick this one off. Dennis O'Hare is going to be 1 of 4. John Capello's. John Capello's next out. Yep, 4 of 10. This one's going to be one that you definitely want. It is the Leaf Pearl Mystery Redemption. Leaf Pearl Mystery Redemption. So these are some of the top signers right here. I think the full checklist is out, correct? Is the full checklist out? If somebody can give us an idea of who we have on the list. Or I know some of them have shipped. Who have you guys seen?
I think
Selma Hayek, I think, is one of them. And on the back, vote for Pedro. Efren Ramirez, vote for Pedro. With the inscription, 67 of 150.
Definitely not Elon.
No Elon. Elon is not on those. Vote for Pedro. You know what the crazy thing is? Like, in the past, for Leaf, like, Pop Century, they've gotten some crazy names on some cards. Did you know that Kim Kardashian has Leaf cards in the past?
Yeah.
I think, like, Chloe, Kim, I think even, like, Kylie Jenner has cards.
The mom has.
Yeah. Like, before they get, like, really, really popular, they sign for Leaf. And, man, I hope the second half heats up. It's been okay, but it hasn't been crazy yet. Let's go back to Signature Series.
Arlington, your race cards.
I'm watching another stream from Arlington, watching your race cars. Your logo is on their screen. Oh, you're watching Skagit Raceway.
We know a guy.
Skagit Raceway. I think I know a guy. I know a guy up there.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's pearl.
Michael B. Jordan's a pearl. Okay. Al Pacino, Anthony Hopkins, Ben Stiller, Brie Larson, Chris Hemsworth, Elizabeth Olsen, Salon Murphy, Emilia Clarke, Giselle Bundchen. That's a crazy list. No, I sponsor the track up there, up at Skagit Raceway.
You met the guy, Lions Den.
You met him, Lions Den. You met John. You met John and his friends from Skagit Raceway at Raw. It's my boy. Kim McCauley is gonna kick this one off on the Signature Series. Kim Mulkey, 101. Kim Mulkey. Next up, we have Antoine Walker, 101. Need to heat up really quick. Cyborg!
Wow.
Cyborg 101. And on the back. How about Bobby Witt Jr., 101. Classic art. That's one of the 20. Hit number 24, your best hit so far, in my humble opinion. Classic art 101, Bobby Witt Jr. You thought you were getting hacked? No. No, I sponsor the track up there.
We've done it for a few years. Yes,
Haven't
Florida State up 3-1. Let's
been
go, buddy.
Sponsoring the track for what, like 3 or 4 years now.
Take that, B.
I am sad because I haven't been able to get up there the last 3 years since they redid the whole track. I've been trying to get up there on a Friday night and watch them racing. Ozzy Osbourne, you would sign it. Sharon. I think Ozzy has his final shows coming up later this year.
Being live stream.
This has not been a great break, D-Car. That said, the last time we ran this one, we hit that like $3,000 Mahomes, Manning, Marino. Like, these boxes, this run out has just not been great. And I can say that. I'm not trying to shill it. We've had some really, really nice hits from Pop Century. We've had some really nice hits from Signature Series. I would go so far as to say this has been the definition of a bad break, because a lot of these boxes haven't had that like marquee name on the back. But this is not up to what our other breaks of this have been, for sure. William Cott is going to kick it off. William Cat is going to be 17 of 25. Nikki Smiggs is next out. 5 of 5. Catherine Bach. I hope we have a nice hit. Oh, we have a dual auto on the back. RGL, the redemption dual auto is minimum $1,500. Well, was that a dual redemption, or was it a... I don't think it was a dual. This next one is very, very nice. It might be better than the Bobby Witt Jr. I think it's better than the Bobby Witt Jr. It is a Co-Stars dual auto of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
Oh, that's like a huge...
Yeah, that's a monster, and I'm pretty sure it's a 101. 101, yeah.
So that's like a $1,500 card.
JML just said this is like a $1,500 card. That's going to pay somebody some serious cash. What's up, Kelly?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big one right there.
That's a red one touch or white.
Yeah, that... Way better than the weight, yeah.
That is...
We had a nuke coming. We knew we had a nuke coming.
That's an absolute nuke. That's
You know what? That one's not even going to wait to get a one touch.
I was about to tell you, can you just one touch?
That one's not even going to wait. 850 says Brian.
But no, the pearl sold for 15.
Pacino, De Niro, 101 Pearl sold for $1,500. That's going to get in a red one touch right now. We're not even going to wait.
Taylor, I bet you that card is worth more than the Bobby Witt. 100% worth more. Unless he's saying it's...
He's not in the same ballpark as any thinks it's more.
Oh, okay. So
There we go. Yeah. Can I link? You can link their stream. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a $1,000 card right there. So let it be known that you want hit number 24 or hit number 28. 24 and 28 are going to be your two best hits so far.
In an
Yeah.
RGL one touch, it sells more than the Prismatic.
Yeah, and an RGL one touch, it sells for more than anything else.
With these
Taylor knows that.
GTIs and...
David Lyons Den right there, just dropping the link to the Skagit Raceway if you want to watch the racing action up there. I want to go back really quick. I want to see if that Pearl Redemption was a duel. Because now there's some discrepancy. So let's go back really quick. Was it a duel or was it a... I don't think it was a duel. Or was it? It is not a dual auto. It's just a Pearl auto. Not a duel, FYI. I don't know where you guys got the duel from, but it's not a duel. Non-prismatic dual sold for $685. There's 3 boxes left in this break. We haven't seen anything crazy out of signature class, so I think something nice got to be coming.
So which one's worth more, the dual auto or a Bobby Witt auto?
The dual auto is worth more. Nate Archibald, 101.
Tiny.
There's a flip side to that card. To which card? This one? Just the Co-Stars. Which one? How much are these per box? Both of these are about $350, $360 per box. Tiny, 101. Sean Kemp on the aquatic with the koi fishes right there. I think koi fishes. Tom Glavine, 101. And how about... Give me a hell yeah! This isn't a WWE break. That's next. But we've got a signature Sunrise 101 of Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? It's an RGL box, man. A Sean Kemp and a Stone Cold. All the things I like.
And Tom Glavine.
Why would I like Tom Glavine?
In Tiny Arch. I know, I see your Tiny Archibald collection.
Yeah, a massive Tiny Archibald collection. Sean Kemp. That's Steve Austin's cool. 101. All right, we have one signature, one Pop Century, one signature class left.
He took my number 1 spot, huh? Oh, really Bible spot.
Most of the Bobby Witt 101s are 100 to 125. That's unfortunate. Steve Austin 101 tag on eBay does number, says D-Car. There's going to be Bernadette Stonis. Bernadette Stonis is going to be number 14 of 15. PJ Souls. There's got to be a big hit on the back of this one. 10 of 15. Another Chevy Chase. $300 on the Stone Cold. Chevy Chase. 4 or 5. Getting too old for this. Danny Glover. From Almost Christmas. 2016 Almost Christmas. Christmas movie stars. Danny Glover. That is a 2 of 2 on the Danny Glover. I don't think we've ever seen a Danny Glover auto.
What the hell is Almost?
I don't know what Almost Christmas is. Why isn't he in... Why? That's not the right movie for him. That's not the right movie for him.
What the?
Almost Christmas. Drew, what is Almost Christmas? Drew? We need a synopsis on the movie. And like I said, tomorrow we're going to go back through. Anything that's over 100, we'll put in a one-touch for you guys. Sounds like almost a Christmas movie. Almost Lethal Weapon, yeah.
No shit.
Alright. Your final box of this break is Signature Series. We haven't not seen anything crazy in these 5 boxes. I can't quote him in Almost Christmas because I've never seen Almost Christmas. How about another Mahomes auto? That would be fun. Yeah, how about one more Mahomes auto, please? Hit number 40 be the best hit of the breaks. We can do it. Gabriel Batista gonna kick it off. 101 Gabriel Batista. Elvin Bethea. Saberhagen. Brett Saberhagen, 101. And your last card of the break. How about a little Paul Skeens on the Classic Art 101? Hit number 40. Pretty good. It's our second Paul Skeens autograph of the evening. Paul Skeens 101 Classic Art. So, there were some good hits in that break. Overall, though, I do think that it was much weaker than the last couple of times we ran this one. Unfortunately. Some people are going to get some pretty nice hits, though. You got the other Skeens 101? I remember that one. Alright, well, we now have 40 hits. We now have 40 hits. Now it's time to find out which one you get. Would you rather have the Skeens Livy Duel or the Josh Allen Haley Steinfeld? Alright. All hits 1 through 40. The first 5 on the list will get a press proof pack as well. We'll ship these out to you. And let's go ahead and find out what you guys get. Almost Christmas is a film with 2016. Danny Glover, Gabriel Union, Omar Epps from Google. Never heard of it before. Alright, good luck all. Let's go ahead and see what you guys get. Alright, now we just random like we do in any other break. We randomize a list of names, we randomize the list of hits, and that will pair you to a hit. In this break, we have Chuck, Furry Goat, Rachel G, Ben R, Jordan B, Martha, Furry Goat, Lothar, Brian C, Greg S for a 4-bomb, Amy, Ross for 2, Stephen W, Tony M for a 5-bomb. We had Aaron S, Stephen D, Local Josh for 2, Stephen D for another one, Dylan W, Zach H, Jordan B, A Mike, Brian M, Anthony R, Brett for a 3-bomb, John B, Joseph K, Dan O, and Steve D took the last one. That is 40 total names, and let's go ahead and random for your hits now. And we're going to go 7 times. 7 times on the names, 7 times on your hits. Good luck. So we randomize both. Alright, so Furry Goat, Greg S, Amy, John B, and Jordan B, you guys are going to get each sent one of the press proof packs. And I'll show you where you landed on the list, and your hits are coming up in a second. So here is all of you guys as you sit right now, and we still have your hits to come. Alright. And your hits, 1 up top all the way down to number 40, going to be on the bottom. Good luck all. 24 and 28 are the two really nice hits. But we did have other ones, but 2 and 28 are the top two. 9 up top, all the way down to 35. Gonna be on the bottom. So I'm going to paste these. I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to scroll them, and then we're going to sort them by 1 to 40. And then we're going to come on back and show a recap. So here they are. You don't even know what 9 is. So there is all the hits. We're going to sort them 1 to 40. Unbelievable. Taylor. Alright, sort them 1 to 40 and take a look at a recap. Show you what you got. Taylor's just all over the place tonight. Alright. Brett, you've got the Adrian Barbeau. Bryce, Dallas, Howard went to Anthony R. Zach, you got the Raleigh D. Lewis. Chevy Chase going to Ross. You got the Chevy Chase. Aaron Blanchfield going to Amy. Chuck, you got the Lance Briggs. Francisco Toady for hit number 7 went to Stephen W. Brett, you got the Cam Brink. Cam Brink 101. Vera, say it again, JML. Vera Famiga for Taylot. Brian M, you got the Richard Klein. Pam Greer was hit number 11. That one went over to Joseph K. Lothar, you got the Christy Swanson. Chad Johnson for Stephen D. Greg, you got the Didier Drogba. Jerry Stackhouse hit number 15. That one went to Tony. Local Josh, you got the Terry Bradshaw. Dennis O'Hare was hit number 17 for Brett. Daniel, you got the John Capellos with hit number 18. Hit number 19, congratulations, Greg. You got the Pearl Redemption. Hit number 20 was the Vote for Pedro, and that one went to Dylan. Greg with 21, you got Kim Mulkey. Antoine Walker, number 22, going to Brian C. Jordan, you got the Cyborg, Chris Cyborg. Hit number 24, Mike, you got the Bobby Witt Jr. Number 25, William Catt. That one went over to local Josh. Tony, you got the Nikki. Ross, you got Catherine Bach. And congratulations to Jordan B. You got the Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, my friend. Congratulations, Jordan. Scroll down on this list. Hit number 29, Aaron S. You got the Archibald. Tiny. Sean Kemp going to Stephen D. Tony, you got Tom Glavin. Stone Cold going to John B. Bernadette Stonis was hit number 33. That one went to Tony. Greg, you got PJ Souls. Chevy Chase was hit number 35 for Stephen D. Furry Goat, you got the Danny Glover. So it's almost grazie. Gabriel Batista hit number 37 for Tony. Elvin Bethea hit number 38 went to Rachel. Martha, you got the Brett Saberhagen. And Ben, you're ending it with the Paul Skeens. Taylor getting too old for this. And that is going to do it for the Turd City, USA, he says. And that is going to do it for the break.